the 4420. So tomorrow. Alright. Time travel chat.
Perfect shot.
Hey, can I hold this up there? Hello? Mom. Yeah. Is there a public up there? I don't think y'all got public, right? Where is that? It's far, that's far.
Great shot.
Uh, they got all kinds of stuff that's over this stuff. Ay, ay, ay.
Great shot.
Yeah, what was it? Oh, look. So I had applied for Staples a minute ago, right? This is a long time ago, but I still get emails. Why did I? Oh, come up on the honor of Black History Month. Basically, in layman's terms. Oh, in honor of Black History Month, we're hiring more black people to join. That's what the email said in nigga terms. That's what I said. In the part I said, why they doing it? That's because of Black History. They're not even hire more black people. I did this job 11 other months.
Perfect
We're
shot.
making it more diverse. That you know how they try to throw that in. Instead of saying, oh, we hiring more niggas. We're making it more diverse. Yeah, okay. Okay. I understand. And the shorts month. Oh, it's 29 days this month? Oh, yeah, okay.
Great shot. Eagle.
Hold up. No, you watching TV or you want to talk about what's coming? Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Perfect shot. Eagle.
There he is, just now.
Hey, good morning.
It's
Hey, how are you?
her birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. How are you doing?
I'm good.
That's good. That was just my bone right there.
Oh, that's your bro. I thought I did something wrong.
Yeah.
Huh?
I thought I did something wrong.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
You were safe this time.
Alright, nice. Good to know.
You were safe from mommy and daughter this time.
Okay.
Yeah, we ain't gonna jump you today.
That's nice to know.
You can't speak for tomorrow though.
I ain't giving them no conversation.
Perfect shot.
Lady.
Okay, I know that's right. You don't want to be jumped on right near her.
Nice on.
Sometimes it is.
Most times.
No hurry, we ain't got to make
And Richard, we've been best friends for 20 years, and we haven't had one argument in 20 years.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want my marriage to prevent conflict, arguments.
Yeah. Yeah, we have, no, we haven't had one argument. That's a great thing, and it is great to be, in a relationship with your best friend.
Alright.
Well, you have a great day, to get up, we can shower, probably go to church this morning.
Alright, you too.
All right, love you much.
Love you too.
Perfect shot.
I'm gonna have one of my friends go to Publix and get my mama a birthday cake. And I'm gonna have them take it to her. Either one of my homegirl or my little sister or something.
Hey Joe, thank you.
Perfect shot. Great shot. shot. Nice on. Great shot.
Damn, I wonder how the fuck they got the bread. That shit crazy as fuck. Are you sure no part of you where is that? Let me see it. You sure it was stuff in there, Ricardo?
It's in this. It's in the trash. You can't go look.
Was roaches inside?
Yes, it's still in the trash.
Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy how that happened. That bread was good too. 'Cause I know I had two little spots towards the back of the bread. That way roaches thought it was the same bread. Ain't no bugs ever got inside no bread before, so I'm asking.
Perfect shot.
Oh, my stomach.
Great shot. Nice on.
I ain't doing my hair again for another 2 months. I'm gonna let that bitch go. Oh damn.
Perfect shot.
Fuck, I'm gonna have to do it. Going to fucking university.
Nice on. Birdie.
just make sure you rinse it. Make sure you squeeze all the water out and hang it back on here. Don't leave it in there. You'll be spraying all kind of stuff in that sink.
Perfect shot. Lights on.
Stuff in the sink, Carla.
Great shot. Lights on. Eagle. Eagle. Perfect shot. Nice on. Perfect shot. Hole in one. Great shot.
Ricky. Ricky. Myrtle. Hey. Hey.
Thank you for the bumps.
Perfect shot.
Sinister.
Perfect shot. Nice on. Perfect shot. Nice on. Eagle.
Wow.
Eagle.
You already ate something for breakfast, right?
Hmm?
You already ate something, right?
I ate a little piece because I was hungry.
What is this on top of this right here? This right here. This right here? That's on top of this. What is this? This food that's on top of this trash? You need to get it off. You need to get it off, Ricardo. That's exactly how bugs is gonna be all over the damn trash can.
Baby, I'm live.
Because you're not making
I'm
it.
live, babe. Okay, I got it.
Perfect shot.
Fine.
This is why. This right here. This is why. This is exactly why. You didn't clean that.
But just move that into there, baby.
And there's trash. There's food on top of it.
Okay, I got it. I take care of it. Let me take care of it.
It had to be your shit from last night. But you can put it in.
Perfect shot.
It's sprayed for you to clean it when you get a chance.
Nice on. Perfect shot. Great shot. Great shot. Great shot. Great shot. Nice on. Birdie. Birdie. Great shot. Nice on. Great shot. Nice on. Perfect shot. shot. Perfect shot. Nice on. Perfect shot. Eagle. Great shot. Great shot.
behave myself and to do what I should have been doing all along.
It will be up to the courts to decide to what degree she kept her undertaking, or whether she slipped back into what became a pattern that sadly for her defined her in the minds of most Canadians as the Black Widow. The latest chapter in her life begins here, in Glasgow, as most of her adventures started with a marriage ceremony. The groom was a frisky 75-year-old Fred Weeks.
Perfect shot.
We're trying to build the most sustainable transportation fleet in the world.
Nice on.
I have Nick there.
37 passengers, and one man on a mission from God.
Looking at a crazy man in sunglasses and on a shoot night, staring right at you. Don't hurt, I'm gonna die.
That appears to be 6 foot tall Asian male with short hair, very black t-shirt, arm with a knife right now. Still inside the bus? Copy that. Door open or closed? Door's closed and locked. Saturn is armed with a knife, and a pair of scissors, and they're filing the body at the front of the bus.
Perfect shot. Nice on. Perfect shot. Perfect shot. Great shot. shot. Eagle. Eagle. Perfect shot. Nice on.
Thank you, Naeem. Thank you for the love. Um, I'm getting a look at these all. It's my first time. I don't know what the percentage or whatever. Just seeing what's up with them.
Great shot. Nice on.
Oh, onion lime work good with that, Naeem. Get some onion lime, and that should take care of it. Yes, it's a remedy my grandma gave me from Jamaica. It really works. Yeah, just buy some onion lime and squeeze it. Do not add no water to it. Just use the pure onion lime and then drink it, and that should drink it for 4 days, and that gonna kill everything.
Great shot.
So like it's a uphill shot. I'm gonna play minus 10% here. So 5-6 minus 10. That's max 2.5. Yeah, look uphill
Perfect
9.
shot.
It look like it's uphill. Oh, that's fly through the green. That's uphill shot. As the ball dropped exactly where I wanted. So that's a minus 10%. I put too much topspin on that. Good to know. Yeah, that shot looked like it's uphill.
Great shot.
Yeah, so that shot gonna be minus 10%. But probably gonna need to be careful with this topspin. Look like it's a funnel here. Yep. So see this? It's a funnel. It's a funnel right here.
Great shot. Nice on.
It's a little funnel right there. Yeah, it's a funnel. It's a little, just a little bit, not a big funnel. Yeah.
Great shot.
I needed to move like
Nice on.
just a little bit more over, but there's a funnel back there. If you go into the rough, just keep that in mind. There's a funnel back there. If you play too hard and run into that rough, there's a funnel. Not a big one, but that's a little tiny beanie one. So you probably need to move just a little bit outside of the edge of the ring on the left there, and if he great right or perfect, it should be him.
Birdie.
Wasn't thinking about that, but it's good to know. Alright, so let's see this one. I got the big dog in 9. I can't play the rough bump.
Nice
I
on.
can't play the rough bump 9 because I got the big dog in. Yeah, I got the big dog in. I can't play the rough bump. But it look like you can play a min sniper from here also. You may have to drop down to a power 2 ball or a power 1. Okay, definitely a sniper shot here,
Great
guys.
shot.
You just need to change the ball.
Nice.
So you probably can use a navigator or not a quasar, because the quasar gonna give you too much wing. So I would just recommend a side spin 3 ball here. You see that Kitana, not a Kingmaker because it's gonna be too much. A power 1. Yes, navigator definitely for that hole. If you want to play with the sniper, it's gonna be a min sniper shot from the fairway if you're not sure about the rough bump. So you see the navigator R is gonna be Kitana. This look massively.
Exactly. What the fuck would you eat? I would sit outside and wait for her to leave.
Perfect shot.
That look like it's a 20% uphill. Let me see. It is 20% uphill. Alright, so that's the tee shot is 20%. And let's choose the one. Let's choose the one. Alright, so let's see the second shot. So the first shot is 20%. Let's see what we have for the second shot.
Perfect shot.
I'm gonna see. So for the tee shot, you're gonna play tee shot at 20% here, guys. And let's see. This is uphill. So we're gonna play minus 10% here. Definitely uphill shot. Yes, it's 20. I'm gonna try this. So 6-6. And I'm gonna go 5.4 with this. Cause I'm not in complete mid distance, I'm gonna go 5.4 and see what up with this.
Perfect
I
shot.
hit it perfect. There we go. Here we go. So that's 371. If you're taking notes, at 371, you're gonna play 6-6, and then you're gonna play your slider at 34%. So that's minus 10% at 34% slider bar at 371. Got that, Naim?
Perfect shot.
371. 34% slider bar. Minus 10%. So we're doing the same here. I'm gonna make sure we have the big dog. Only 3.5 top. This is gonna go 10%. 5-3 at 3. Yeah. We'll go 3 rings.
Perfect shot.
So used too much top spin the last time here. I think we could go a little bit more top, like maybe 4 top for a headwind shot. 4 top, but a power 4 bar would be suitable here. This is a tough wind to make a hook shot in. I would never hook in this type of wind. It's a headwind that is very tough to hook. Very difficult to hook on a you make it. Okay, so with that tailwind, we're only going to go 4 max. I'll be surprised if they give you a headwind. I think they probably give you a tailwind here. Probably gonna give you a tailwind here, Naim. So 3-7.
Perfect shot.
Wow, same thing. See, it's gonna be tough. You gotta find this funnel at the back of this thing right here. You gotta find this funnel because you're gonna 95% of the time you're gonna run into that rough in the back because it's so close. Once that ball hit the green, it starts kid. It's gonna be a very tough hole if you cannot get to that field where my opponent is at. So I'll pull out the APAC. Yes, skiddy. Once you get to that rough, it starts kid.
Great shot.
It's gonna be a tough green to have the ball stay on. You're gonna keep on going to the back over here. So you gotta make sure you have to find this funnel. See, it's funnel right here. See this? This is a funnel. Thank you, Robert. Thank you for the log.
Perfect shot.
It's a funnel back there, Naeem. That's why I told you. You gotta, if you gotta, it's gonna be risky. But if you go back there, it's a big funnel. It's a funnel back there. It's apply it to hit great right and perfect, and you'll be in. Thank you. It's gonna be a tough green. If you cannot make it to where my opponent is at a while ago, that's the only way you make that green without them getting over there. Because once you put the top spin on, it's gonna start skid.
Great shot. Eagle.
I'm not gonna play this shootout, guys. Sorry. I'm gonna give my opponent the coins. I don't need it. I'm not playing that shootout. I'm not gonna play most of the shootout that's not in the tournament, so I'm just gonna give the coins back. I really don't need the coins, so going to go tree top here. Go get the tailwind. 6-1 at 10%. We're gonna go 3.4 plus 5. No curl.
Perfect shot.
Probably about 349. So we're gonna play second shot. I think it's done. It's a hoppier shot also, so it's gonna play minus 10% here. Way more mid at this point, I think.
Great shot.
You'd rather be in the sniper range than in a tall, short iron, long iron range, because it's easier to dial in the sniper shot than the long iron. I guess my opponent gonna play with the short iron here, which 4.1. We're gonna go mid air. Thank you for the luck, my friend. Thank you so much for the luck.
Great shot.
That's a force grade. That's really a force grade. That is a force grade, guys. I think I ever overpowered it. I think I had some overpower in my setup, because it's not a tailwind for the ball to miss the green like that. So I think I had overpower in my shot. I missed the green completely.
Great shot.
Yeah, I know that. I'm gonna show you something. It's not. I don't know if it's a funnel, because I've been missing it. Even when I push it all the way to the front. Look, like this right here. It's a big funnel, but look. I can't do like this, but I think you have to play to miss the green.
Perfect shot.
Perfect.
Nice on.
See, it's the funnel is tricky. Even if he perfect from back there. When he hit perfect back there, it's like it's so tricky. It's not the funnel back there is like super tricky.
Eagle.
It's a funnel back there, but it's so tricky now. Like I don't know. Yeah, so for that rough bump hole that you was talking about, Naim, if you don't want to play the rough bump, you have to take a power one ball. It's gonna be in between clubs when you're adjusting, so it's gonna have to be a power one ball or a win 5 power one, power 2 ball. It's gonna be in between clubs if you don't want to play the rough bump, because it's not gonna be a lot of people gonna take that risk. The straight up shot is there, but you just have to dial it in. I feel the rough bump is the key to getting the HIO though from that to my looks. Like there's a funnel on that rough bump.
Great shot.
This thing giving me so much force. Great. What the heck? This is crazy. It makes no sense. You need this. You need this jumping. I don't know why. I mean, have to close the Hapsim in the background. I see. They're probably gonna give you a tough win for that rough bump, cause if they give you a south wind that's blowing from right to left, then that's gonna be a very tough wind to dial it in.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that after this.
Eagle.
I'm gonna restart. They need the jump in bad. So much force, great.
Perfect shot.
That's too much. Alright, let me restart this out, guys. So that rough ball look like if you don't play with no percentage. So if we playing that, see that hole again, I play that rough bump without no elevation. I normally don't play tour 9, so I don't know the elevation then down there, but playing that hole from 345, I'm missing it like 3 squares to the right. I use 10%, meaning that the 10% wasn't needed, so it's 0%.
Great shot.
Yeah, that's more better. That feels much better.
Great shot. Eagle.
That's max.
Great shot.
Ooh, that's mine are great. Wow.
Nice on.
So much mine are great. I play on a little phone. I'm trying to get an iPad. This phone is so small. What the heck am I? Hey, Hangles. What am I doing on tour 10, guys? Can you guys tell me, please? We're supposed to be practicing. What am I doing on tour 10?
Great shot.
Well, I'm on tour 10, guys. What am I doing on tour 10? There's no holes on here to practice, right? Alright, so 10% here. 6-0. Got 4 rings. I need about like a ring OP. Probably a ring and a half, like that. Make a triple bounce here.
Great shot.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing on tour 10. I'm just gonna play the shootout and go back. Oh wow, that's a huge win up here. So where my opponent is playing is not the right spot. I didn't get enough win. I didn't reach enough. Yeah, I wish they had put the new ones on tour 10 instead of tour 9. To be honest. You don't want to be with the opponent. I cannot get to the spot right now because I'm too short. I'm way too short right now. But if you want to get to the spot, you need to be somewhere off up here. You need to be somewhere off all the way out here. When the ball hit that curve, it go in that corner and then it stop and pull back out. So I need about 5 ring OP. And then we're gonna go 14. I'm gonna push back up.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, I would need it more. Needed more OP than that. Yeah, but you need to be all the way up there, and when the ball hit that column right up there, then it pull back around and hit the back of the green. Then it go into the hole. It's like a funnel there that turn the ball back to the hole. You need to push the ball all the way up in that little corner. Yeah, I need to get an iPad because this phone is kind of crappy. Because I'm working with the fingers, but I'm on a smartphone at the same time. I've been playing on the phone for so long. I'm kind of used to it, but this phone is a little smaller. Hey Scott, welcome to the chat. Thank you guys for joining here. And I like playing this song. Oh, I can't play it. So this one is too bad for it. I would play right here, but this one is so bad for that. I'm gonna go back down here. I'm only gonna use only 2 backspin, guys. Then in the vicinity, I'm gonna go 13.3 rings.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
So for Edwin, there's a sand bump right here with my opponent, but this win is too tough to play that sand bomb. Thank you, Angles. This win is too tough for that rough bump. We cannot play the rough bump, the sand bump with that win. It's impossible. And then he put on all of that backspin. That make it worse because you get in a push with that backspin. You cannot use all of that backspin. No matter what you do, the ball gonna end up short. So you see my opponent get confused because he didn't know how he gonna approach the shooter when he came in. Once you come into a hole and you look at the win, you gotta know what approach you're taking. They have 30 seconds. You need 10 seconds to figure the direction you're trying to go. Else you're gonna be in problem, and you give your opponent the angle once you do that. So you gotta know the approach, the percentage, and how you're gonna approach the hole. Else you're gonna be in trouble all the time. You're gonna lose all your coins. There's no way you come into a... Oh shit, this is a nice win. It's a nice win, but the angle of the win, you gotta push this way. It's gonna be a tough win to get it over there. Them trees in play, man.
Perfect shot.
Them trees really in play.
Great shot.
That's in the water. That's a nice spot where my opponent is at. If he can get to this spot here every time, you have a 99% chance of hitting this harbor, guys. Because you get a straight shot at the pin. And this is like a little funnel there also. So they got like a huge advantage if he can get to the green from that spot. You just have to know the adjustment.
Perfect shot.
I think he over adjusts anyway.
Nice on.
Yeah, but if you can't get to this spot right here, say you get to this spot right here, that's a huge advantage you get for the harbor. Damn. It's a glitch right there. This ball gonna fly. This ball gonna fly past the green.
Nice on.
I'm just trying to help you guys. I'm not trying to really play not much. I'm more like to play T12 and T11. I'm really not trying to... I'm just trying to get some practice in. That's all it is. But yeah, if you can get yourself there, you see, I'm taking time off of my clock, so I'm not really playing to get no hobby or anything. I already take 30 seconds off my clock, so Alright, so this is actually a no move target here. You see that spot where the ball went? That's exactly where you need to leave it. But this is a headwind, so you guys have to know the backspin here.
Perfect shot.
Thank you, Naeem.
Nice on.
My opponent make a good shot right there. So you see that? This is a no move target. All you need to do is just catch the line, use about maybe 3 backspin, and then you're going more to max here. So go 6-6.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Yeah, it's a no move target. You just use this pin. Just have to adjust a little bit more better. Like I used a little bit too much side spin there. You just have to work with the side spin a little better there, and you should be fine. Most 99% of the time you're gonna be close. Alright, here we go. New hole. This look more 10%ish. So 6, 7. This look more 10%ish. It's not that uphill, downhill. So we're gonna try 10% here. Then I'm gonna push back up to max. And then we're probably gonna go a little bit of OPR, so
Great shot.
oh my god, this is a great shot. So that's 400. I'm guessing this is not gonna be no. I'm gonna use a +5 here and see what's up. It look a little uphill to me. No, I'm gonna take off the percentage. I'm gonna do 0% here. Let's see what's up. It look a little bit uphill. The second shot look uphill. So I'm gonna start off with 0 at 400.
Great shot.
And this is guys, this is like a test. This is a trial and error here. It's not the same one in the tournament, so you cannot use this as the same yardage. But see, this look uphill. So let me see. That's max. That's mid. So we're gonna go mid here. We're gonna use only 2 backspin, and then we're gonna use mid. We're gonna go right edge, left edge, and 8 0. No elevation at 8. This is a trial and error, guys, but
Perfect shot.
perfect. Let's see what's up. Nope.
Nice on.
So that look more like it plays like a 5% uphill, 5%. Yeah, so that would be a plus 5% mid distance from there. So yeah, because I played 0, it's I did 7-6, which I could use a slider at 400. You could use a 0. You could use 65% slider at 400.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
I did. You see, I put some right curl on it. I'm gonna go back into my hub and look at that replay. After the shootout, I'm gonna look at the replay.
Birdie.
I'm not gonna play this shootout, guys, but I'm gonna show you guys something. You see where that ball is at? That's where you leave your guy. Do not move it from here. It's a no move target. Never move it. But I'm a forfeit. I'm not playing that. I'm not gonna play it. But let me see what I did. If I did something wrong here, guys, sorry. I'm gonna go to my hub and look at my second shot. Let me look if I did something wrong here. Second shot. If I did put curl on it, that's gonna be my. Anyway, if I do put curl on it, it's my fault. However, the adjustment was not right because I went miles to the left, to my right of the pin. Right edge, and I use a little bit of that, and I put the right edge right, and yeah, you're right, Angles. I had a little bit of curl on it.
Perfect shot.
You're right. I had a little curl on it, but
Nice on.
you're right. Maybe that curl was a problem. Thanks. Maybe that curl was a problem, Angles. You're right. Yeah, I had a little right curl on the thing, so it stopped. It curled the ball away from the pin. However, I feel like that's a more like a 53% club. Thank you so much, Angles, for seeing that. However, I don't think that. I think I would have still missed right.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, I think I would have still missed right there. Because it's a minor curl I had on the. Yeah, I think I'm gonna invest in one of those iPad angles, but I feel like from 400, I did 8, right? It was
Great shot.
8, and it was 7.6. So I think 8 would be like, it would be like about 57% club, to my opinion, from 400, cause I still miss a little bit. Oh my god, this thing, they're right on the ball.
Great shot.
Yeah, I think I need that point, guys. I really not be this focused. I was at left hedge Angles that hill, but I think it's more because I went to check my club range, and I push her max and I push her min. It was more max than midish to me, and
Perfect
I know
shot.
I did put some curl on it, but I'll probably still off by 0.2 rings.
Perfect shot. Birdie.
Yeah, but go back, go back to that whole Angles. I feel like I'm more heading towards max because I was pulling towards max instead of pulling towards mid. I'm pulling back towards the pin, which was more max because remember now the wind was more headwind instead of a crosswind. So I would have to pull more back to the pin, which would pull me back more to max more than mid, pertaining to my start off point. So I think even if I didn't have that little slight curl on it, I would have still missed to the right hedge because I was pulling more towards max. So I think from that distance, because I got the headwind, I needed to add more to it. Now, if I was not pulling towards the pin, that would have changed differently, because then I would have pulled more mid distance more than pull more max. So I think that's what it is. But the wind gonna be the same wind, so we'll tweak that and get the adjustment correct once the tournament starts, because whatever wind we have for the first shot, that's the same one we're gonna have for the second shot. So it'll be easier to dial in from a yardage note. You know what shot to put in from that note, and you go from there. As you said, Monday is test and trial and error, which you know whatever wind you're gonna get Tuesday, Wednesday, opening and weekend, then you're gonna dial it in. It's much easier to do that way. Now you're playing a tour play, which you don't know what direction the wind is going, so it's so much harder to know the to have a note, because you're not having the same note
Nice on.
as 5/8. I finally the landing spot for this hole right here. See this spot right here? This spot right here. It's a nice little spot right there. Put only one and then go 5/8, which is 3-1.
Great shot.
Oh my God. That's not gonna help.
Nice on.
I had to put a little curl on it. It's a little spot right there, Anglers, that give you a HI hole all the time. But what happened is, because I have to curl it away from that tree, I needed to put more right spin on it to counter for that curl that I was gonna put on. So that's what it is. So with the wind pushing like that, if you gonna play that shot, then you need to put counter with the right spin, and I still get the same wind. So we're gonna put only 4 top here, and then 4-9 at 10%. And we're gonna have the red ring just cut in the rough right here, and then it's gonna be 2.9. Yeah, there's a nice spot. If you look at that shootout that I just did, it's because I only used 2 right spin, which I should have used about 5, because I was gonna curl it away from the tree, and that's why I end up over there, and my opponent got the win instead. But I've been nailing that shot from that little spot right there. So I'm gonna play this. As I said, this is a minus 10% for the second shot. More go. It look a lot more uphill than 10, but I'm gonna use 10. It's a big hill. I mean, it's like a ladder. It's way less. The ball won't go in the air as much as it look. This look like it's probably like a 20% uphill. This look like 20% uphill, man. Honest to God. Look at that hill. It's like 20% uphill to God no. Alright, so we're gonna use only 4 topspin here. Then we're gonna push up 5-3. So push up to max. That's max. That's right there. Then we're just gonna counter the curl. No.
Great shot.
That's all you need to do, guys, because once you touch that green without that ball hitting the rough, it's flying over there to that part of the fairway. I'm telling you, you got to try to hit that second part of the rough if you're gonna play from this part right here where my opponent is at. If the ball don't hit this rough up here, that thing gonna be flying across to the other side of the rough.
Great shot.
That's all you need to do. If we don't get tailwind in this hole, it's gonna be a lot of people making birdie here. If we don't get tailwind, it's gonna be a lot of birdies here. I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be a lot of birdies here because people gonna be flying in this part right here in this rough like crazy. It's gonna be a lot of birdie here.
Perfect shot.
If they don't give you the tailwind for this hole, this is gonna be just take the eagle and run. Do not try nothing experimental here, because if you go into that back of the rough and you're not good at hitting perfect from the rough, you're gonna be in problem. God, that thing gonna be skidding off of this fairway like crazy back there. You cannot use no form of top spin if you're not trying to hit the rough going over to the fairway. I'm not playing. Yes, there's a big funnel back there, Anglers. It's a big funnel, but you gotta put the ball guide like a square, missing the pin completely to the left hand, and it afford you to hit perfect and great right. I should have shown you that. Yeah, there's a funnel back there. It's a nice funnel back there, but you cannot put the ball guide on in the hole straight forward, else you're gonna miss right if you don't hit that funnel spot.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
And that's all you can ask for when you're playing this hole, like, because with a wind like this, all you need to do is come right here, and then you just need like about 4 side spin, 4 and 4, 4 and 4.5, because of the wind. You only need 4 side spin, guys, because the push. Then 9-2. Then you do this much curl, nothing more than that.
Perfect shot.
Only that much curl you need. You need to stay on top up there. Okay, you need the ball to roll as further down as possible, because without the roll, you're gonna be in problem.
Nice
And
on.
that's all he need. As I said, I've been forfeiting all of my these shootouts, so I lost all of my trophy because I've been getting all of the old O's and shootouts. So I didn't want to play them. So you see, I'm only down to 40 because I've been forfeiting all day because I haven't get no tourney holes yet. But I'm not trying to play the old shootouts. So I got the coins. It don't matter to me. Have me forfeit because I can win back all of these trophy if I want to, but I was just trying to get the tourney holes. That's all it is. So if you guys playing this, we're playing this at 20%. And I would recommend you guys to use no form of win balls on these holes, except for Kingmakers and Titan. And these balls gonna come in valuable for tournaments. I already save these type of balls for tournaments. These balls you do not use for these
Great
type of
shot.
games. Even though, so we're going full and full, and then we're gonna go right here, guys. Right here. This is the spot. Red ring by the rough, and then we're gonna go 9.2, which is 5.5 rings. Just do this much curl. You know, and too much will be in the tree on the other side.
Great
Oops.
shot.
You want to be over that side as much as possible. You want to stay away from that tree, this tree right here. And if you're gonna play over this tree, you gotta be careful with the curl. You don't want to curl it into them trees neither. Them trees is in play. You see that ball guide? You see there you go OP but no curl.
Perfect shot.
Them trees in play, guys, so you gotta be careful. That's why the trees to the left side unless I'm trying to clear with the tailwind to go over to the other fairway. But see this, I can't. Oh shit, I got the wrong club. Anyway, so we got a headwind. We're gonna play like 2 top here, and then 5-2, which is about. Then we're gonna go somewhat this curl. Oh, that's too much curl.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
We're not playing the shootout, guys. We're not playing the shootout. Give your opponent the coins. So what do you guys think about the Community Cup? What do you guys see that all this gonna be? The Community Cup is the next tournament coming up. They already picked the courses. I feel it's that that big topper. You can shoot the green with that big topper with the berserker. I feel that's gonna be one of the holes meant come up in the Community Cup. I feel like that's gonna be one of the holes that mentioned in there, and then I feel that one of the poetry gonna be that little sharp poetry. That's that short little poetry from Nami Cliff that you can use a short iron, and I just feel like the nether power 4 is gonna be the same one from Nami Cliff. I don't know what holes they choose yet now, Anglers, but I know they picking from. They have the Nami Cliff, and they got, I think, Jumpers Point, and another one. I feel like the Nami Cliff always gonna be that one with the big topper where you jump over with the berserker to the green. I just feel like that's gonna be one of the whole that mentioned. So this is Max. Yes, exactly. Which way can make the condor? I think that's gonna be one of the holes that get picked. We're playing 15% here for the second shot. I know people play 10, but I play 15.
Perfect shot. Eagle.
Yeah, that's going. If that's what we're gonna see a lot of Albi dropping from that hole. A lot of probably you're gonna see a few condors also. If play them, it don't give you crosswind. You cannot go for the green in one. Thank you for the booms. Yeah, that's that. I've been playing that shot at 15%, and I've been dropping it every time I get this hole. It's more like a 15% more than a 10% to me. For some reason, you get a lot of push from this hole. I don't know why. I don't know if because it's so flat down there. But for some reason, it do not play 10%.
Nice
It
on.
don't. This hole don't play 10%. I tried 10%. Yes, exactly. But I feel like that's gonna get picked out of most of the power 5. I don't know what other 2 power 5s we're gonna get, but I know for sure that's gonna be one of them. I know for sure that has to be one of the most picked hole.
I feel like I remember though.
Alright, so we're back in 01 again. And I feel like the elevation is 10%. Oh wow, what a win. What a win. Ooh. This is a tempting win. This is a tempting win, guys.
Great shot.
This is a tempting win. This is a really tempting win. Yeah, I put on a Zerk and smash it, right? Yeah, put on a Zerk. This is a tempting win to go for green. No, I ain't gonna do that. I saved my ball. I saved my ball. And push out back to max.
Perfect shot.
Yes, I want to see that shot. That's why I played down there. We're playing this at 0%. Min distance look like. So 413. I'm gonna write these number down. I'm gonna write down these number just to have a feel of what it is when the tournament come around. Because I don't know the win we're gonna get into the tournament, so I'm just gonna write these number down. We look like we're gonna be in complete min distance here, based on where my opponent is at. He had 406, so I'm just thinking
Nice on.
I'm gonna be in short iron range from 413, guys. I'm pretty sure of it. No, I'm not. Yep. So we in min distance. We're gonna go 1, 1. Then we're gonna push up. Then we're gonna make sure the ball guide is on the right edge and 5, 6 at min. Let's see what this do.
Like, she did a house 360.
Great shot.
Oh my god, this force is great.
Nice on.
I hit great right, but that was like 3 rings.
Birdie.
That was like 3 rings. That's not. I didn't hit that. Look at this. I hit that great right, but that's like 3 rings right. So at 313, probably play at minus 5%. 413, we probably play minus 5%. I hit a great right though, so I don't know. Probably need to put a minus 5% there for the time being. Just so that. Oh no, I got the big dog. So let's see if we can pull this shot off. I'll put 1 and 1. 6, 8 at 20%. 6, 8. And then we're gonna go more like a 70% club here. I see what's up. We're gonna go 3.8 rings. I don't know why am I doing this with the big dog.
Perfect shot.
Ooh. Oh, that was not bad.
Nice on.
What about that attempt? See that? I did pull it off with the big dog. So I feel like with the sniper, it's going to be 20%, 70% slider bar. That's what it is. I'll figure this all out. And this is my first time playing it, guys. So yeah, I feel like that's the adjustment. Because I didn't have no ball guy with the big dog. So I'm imagining having a sniper, and I know exactly where it's going to be 20%, 70% slider bar sniper. That's what's the adjustment going to be. 20%, 70% slider sniper. So it's going to be, so let me see. If I had the sniper here, it will be 6'8". And then you're going to go 70% slider. So that's going to be 1-to-1 plus 1 with the sniper. That's the adjustment, 1-to-1 plus 1. Yeah, if I can pull that off with the big dog, I definitely can pull that off with the sniper, easy. That hit the exact spot where I aim for, so now I know for sure that it's going to be 70% slider with the 20% over adjustment. I just tried that. I didn't know it was 20 or anything. I just tried that, guys. I didn't know nothing about the whole. It looked more than 10% to me, so that's why I use that. Oh, so it's a 20% anglers. That's my first try at it, so I didn't know what the adjustment was. I just look at the hills and all of that, and I put 20% there. So I guess we get this win in the tournament here last time, right? So I'm gonna do this, the quarterback, and then I'm gonna go up plus 10 yard with a 9.6, and I'm gonna put the 10, and then I'm gonna go full back, full left, plus 10. Then I'm gonna put all of the curl like this.
Great shot.
Nope, that don't work. It's not the same win. It's not the same win. That win is more southeast. Can't eat it great, right? I may just miss this for the purpose of my opponent don't make it. If my opponent don't make this shot, I'm just gonna miss this purposely, guys, to see what the win is. I ain't gonna even try. So my opponent gonna miss. I'm not gonna even play at all.
Nice on.
Rick, you hungry?
Yes, baby, I am hungry. I'm hungry like crazy. So I could play here. I don't know. It's a glitch. We're not playing to sing this. We're gonna play here, but we're gonna play here, right?
Great shot. Nice on.
We wanna see if we can get a tournament shootout.
top of the trash?
Oh, let me take it out now. Oh no, you can't do that. You cannot play the rough bump here with this wind, guys. It's just too dangerous. So we're gonna try this. Gonna use 1 bar top spin, 2 side spin. And we're gonna play on the hill down here. Can I use that? Actually, we're gonna go 30%, and then we're gonna use the mid number.
Great shot.
Oh.
Nice on.
We great, right? We get great left anyway, so we never expect nothing. If you get a win like this, you're probably gonna need a QB with a win 5 ball.
I have to wait. I don't get his address in time before we get the order time. You know how Amazon do. You got a certain amount of time to order something. So I don't get in the time. Just kind of
I feel like you need to go further back down because right here where I started, but I hit a bad grade
she
left.
ain't gonna expect it. Cause she gonna be like, okay, my birthday was fast.
The little island?
I supposed to have gotten, so I'll probably schedule it.
Oh, I didn't try that. I didn't even see the highlight over there, Angles.
If not tomorrow, but I canceled my prime thing because I don't want to do it like that.
You cannot put backspin on a win like that. No matter what you think the ball look like it's going to. If you get a headwind like that, it's going to require at least half a bar top spin. You cannot no backspin. It's either you're going to use half bar top or 1 to no bar. You cannot use.
Which I have been slack, but
I didn't see that, Angles. I need to see that one again.
I to be decided, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But a headwind there, if you get a headwind, you may have to
man, you feel me?
get a power 0 ball
You know,
with a QB for the rough bomb.
I just found it in my damn taxes. I don't know when they coming back, but we tried together. We had a decent amount last year, but you know, I was in school, so this year.
Here's another tourney hole here. This
What, bands or honey? I was like, bands or honey?
this look like you're gonna need a power ball here. You're gonna need a ball with power here. I may have to go into my inventory.
I said, well, we tried together first, usually put it.
I may have to go to my inventory here, guys. I don't want to do it, but I have to. Yeah, this green look long as well. This look like it's a green that you're gonna need power ball. I'm gonna take one of my power balls here. It look like we're gonna need a wind ball, power ball here. So I may have to go in my. I'm gonna go in my inventory.
Had 6, and then for the one, I put it down to 1, and then I was working for the catering company, so I was making more than I was making at highest, so I put 1 on there, but it was really sexy.
Oh, yeah, just let me know when you're gonna be on, Angles, so I can get off so you can go on. I don't want to be on while you're on, so just let me know when you're ready, and I just I'm gonna play like 4 more holes anyway, and then I'm gonna call it a day. This is why I said I needed a wind ball for the second shot. This is why I said I needed a power ball, because of the second shot. That ball that look like if you cannot get further enough up there, you're gonna need a ball with a lot of power.
Great shot.
So this look more 10% ish. Gonna need a lot of top spin and a lot of curl here. And this is why I picked the wind ball. You see, that's the reason why I picked the wind ball. You need a ball with power here. So we're gonna go red ring by rough, 8-4. We're gonna go 5 ring. We're gonna push back up to max. Once we get out of there, and then we're gonna push up to max. We're not going curl. We're just gonna go curl. No, probably a little slightly dopey. Oh no, this is in bush. You cannot eat grape dog big.
Yeah, cause my anniversary is the 26th.
Ooh, too much curl. Okay, so that's too much curl. Good to know. Yeah, but you definitely need a ball with power here for that shot. That was too much curl. So you need about a ball of curl, in my opinion. 1 ball of curl, not a whole 2 ball or a ball and a half. That was way too much curl that I did. Or it's not 10%. So it's 0%. I put 0% for the second shot. So that's gonna be 0% for the second shot. So 10-0 for the second.
Great shot.
I'll use 10.
Nice on.
So it's gonna be 10-0. And let me see what the third shot is. This look uphill. I'm gonna use minus 10% here.
Fresh baked bread. Fresh baked bread, yes, girl. It's the bread I gotta cut and then put in there and it's fresh baked like that. I got some turkey bacon, some eggs and stuff. I got some tomato.
Oh shit.
You know,
It's glitchy.
little sandwich.
That ball guide is the green is glitchy here. The green is so glitchy.
Well, hell, you with that girl, you ain't gonna have no fucking money.
So that's a glitchy green. It's good for me to have my first day of practice because, man, I ain't getting no practice on none of these holes like that. Good thing I choose to practice today because I was going into the tourney with blind. I don't know nothing about the holes. Going into the tournament blind like hell. Okay, so we have the big dog in. I'm gonna try that little island that English talk about. Let's see that little island. With a wind like this, you may need to to do the rough bump also with a low wind, but you may have to go with a power ball,
Great shot.
like maybe with a Z-net ball.
Nice on.
Too bad I have the So I guess it's this little island Anglers must be talking about, right? But I can't do it. Let's do the rough bump. Yeah, let's see that. Let me see that Anglers. So we're gonna go 3 top 7-1. We're gonna do the same 70%. We're gonna go max because we're going to max instead of mid. So I'm gonna go 4.5 here.
Great shot.
That's 4. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the only thing with the big dog. You cannot hit great. Alright, so unless I'm playing 2 more holes, and I'm gonna let you go on. No matter what hole it is, I'm playing 2 more holes and just call it a day. So we're gonna play only 2 more holes, and then we're gonna let Anglers go and go get some practice in as well.
Perfect shot. Great shot.
What's going in? Probably going into the sun. Probably. Thank you, Robert. Thank you for the log. I'm about to be off, Robert. Anglers about to go on, so I'm about to be off. I only playing 2 more holes actually.
Great shot.
Oh my god. Alright guys. I'm playing like crap right now. I'm not focusing to the game. I'ma just give this my last go. I have not been focused on the game all day. So okay, Anglais, it's my last game. I'm not feeling it. Anglais about to go on, Robert, so just jump over to his stream. It's about to go on in a minute. I'm wrapping it up right now, my last hole.
Big shot.
I'm not in a shooting skill today.
Nice on.
My timing has been so off. I mean, I haven't played all week, so I guess that's what it is. I'm not in a rhythm.
You know what? That would have been the straw that broke that motherfucking cafe right there. Bitch, my motherfucking cross out.
Four rings. Go to 3.9 rings. See.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Yeah, I don't start shit.
Eagle.
All right, Anglais, you can start. Go on now. I'm about to wrap up. And thank you guys for joining in. Anglais, just switch over to Anglais stream. Thank you guys.